Hello everyone, I am RajwardhanToraskar, a third year dual degree student in the Department of Electrical Engineering. I was connected with the Sports Council for the last 2 years, serving as the Institute Sports Convener and the Institute Football Secretary in my current tenure. I have represented IIT Bombay in the 56th and 57th Inter-IIT Sports Meet, winning a silver medal in the former edition, and currently I am the captain of IIT Bombay's football team in the MDFA Second Division League. I am contesting for the position of General Secretary Sports Affairs. In my previous 2 tenures, I had the opportunity to explore and serve the sports community at IIT Bombay and give everyone an opportunity to play and be a part of this wonderful family. As an athlete, I had the opportunity to witness the best of IIT Bombay sports. I want to inculcate a culture of sportsmanship by providing better facilities and support. We don't just take good players, but turn good players into great athletes, and harbour a culture of inclusivity and sportsmanship here at IIT Bombay. I am committed to working towards helping create a fit and inclusive campus with my initiatives such as the beginner level workshops, especially for girls and PhD students, to increase their participation and representation in sports as a whole, along with dedicated slots with a coach to increase beginner level participation and making sports accessible to everyone. To increase the retention and awareness of female freshman entrants in sports, I plan to initiate the Girls Buddies program to give our new entrants the support and point of contact for everything about sports. In my goal towards a fitter campus, I plan to push for a year-long sports physiotherapist and focus not only on the zero-hour solutions, but also help players get back to their physical fitness with targeted and well-monitored rehab sessions. To create a stronger and well-bonded contingent, I am planning to introduce initiatives such as the Fit Zone to provide easy access to strength training at their grounds, cold therapy sessions to help in players' recovery during the Inter-IIT camp, and replicating the atmosphere of the Inter-IIT Sports Meet by conducting contingent-wide match weekends to increase camaraderie and bonding between the contingent. So the playfield that I am targeting in my initiative right now. Is first the 4 playfield that we have currently. The one behind 13, the one near 17, 9, and the one near 15. So the way in which this will be conducted is, currently we have 12 hostels, out of which we have 16 hostels, which will be divided into groups of 4, where teams can participate in events such as box cricket, basketball, volleyball, and 3v3 football, so as to increase the utilization and decentralizing sports towards the hostel grounds. And the clusters will be such that there will be 3 male hostels and 1 girls hostel, in terms of with respect to their proximity to the playfield. It's done. I answered the question.
So, do you mean that 4 hostels will be assigned one particular playground?
Yes.
So, considering that the playground is not the same size and not the same structure, are you sure that all the different sports that you mentioned, like basketball, football, the 4 hostels will be able to play in those grounds, and will they agree to use a smaller ground if some hostel is assigned to it?
Right. So my initiative says that the teams can participate on an open basis, such that teams are allowed to take and choose players from all these hostels. Say for example, for the ground near the 15, hostel 2, 1, 16 and 15. So players are allowed to make a team of 8 and participate in these tournaments, such that the winners at each cluster will be promoted to compete at other clusters. In this way, I plan to conduct workshops in such a way that the facilities that are present at all the play fields, such as a basketball court, a volleyball court, and a 3v3 football field.
You can move on to the next question.
Okay. So, with regards to my initiative to push for a kabaddi ground, is basically to give them a space during the summers as well, because during the monsoon they are practicing on the indoor courts, but after Udghosh they don't have a space to go outside. And participating events such as Mumbai local tournaments and Awan, where I think having a dedicated field for kabaddi at that point of time will not only increase participation but also raise awareness about the sport as a whole.
So, how do you plan to ensure the player safety, as it is a contact sport and authorities are not that much supportive of contact sports?
Right. I think the view that the authorities share is for sports where we have harm as a way of winning, say boxing, kickboxing, martial arts. But kabaddi is an exception. Kabaddi, having a professional trainer train the students in this sport, especially with the time we witnessed in during the training for Avan, for Udghosh, where we had a professional coach come in, and the experience was very well, and no such incidents have been accounted for yet. So what happened last year was resurfacing, where the entire process of resoiling is quite different from that which happened last year. The last time resoiling happened was in 2016, where the soil was turned. We introduced new soil and manure, then turned the soil again, followed by leveling and seeding of the ground. A proper procedure was followed by authorities during that time, and the similar procedure will be followed this time, with the timeline being stated as the procurement of soil will start as early as the first week of April, with the on-ground movement starting from the first week of May, lasting to the last week of May, before the monsoon starts. So my initiative for the Girl Buddies program is that currently the point of contact that we have can give us a view on academics, tech and culture, but I think representing a sport and giving a view about sports as a whole are two different things. And the criteria for choosing girl buddies will be that this will be on a voluntary basis for everyone being a part of external tournaments such as Udghosh, external competitive tournaments such as Udghosh, Sparda, and who are part of the inter-IIT camp and pre-camp. So what will happen in this initiative is currently we have fitness sessions at the start of a practice session that are happening earlier. But to replicate the conditions in inter-IIT, where contingents go together to view other people's match and support them in this endeavor, I want to replicate this during our inter-IIT camps so as to increase camaraderie by conducting match weekends, so that we have an overall view where all the teams are participating on that particular weekend, and the teams are supporting their contingent during that time. As a General Secretary, representing and leading this youth student body, it is paramount to be accountable for our actions. In this direction, I vow to maintain a clear line of communication with all the stakeholders, keeping everyone updated on a regular basis, setting clear, well-defined goals, and a channel for a smooth feedback mechanism between the captains, coaches, players, and everyone else involved in the community. Taking the view of captains, coaches, and sports committee members to make the best decisions, to take decisions in the best interest of the students. If elected as the General Secretary of Sports Affairs, I vow to carry out my duties and responsibilities with utmost integrity, maintaining accountability and leading a council approachable to all. Let's work together to uplift the sports culture, making sports open to everyone, and push forward to maintain the momentum in the inter-IIT sports meet. I want to thank Insight for giving me this platform to share my vision and manifesto to everyone, and I ask you all to support me in converting this vision into a reality and elevate IIT Bombay sports to new heights. Thank you. Until victory always.